Now we're situated.
Now we're in.
Here we are, and we're back. And I'm Candace.
I'm Natalia.
And this is not a single fork, just another podcast about food and cooking, but we're keeping it real.
Real.
And what's real this week?
What's happening?
Well, actually, it's happening
in
a couple of days.
Yeah.
We have a whole series in our online recipe collection of soup.
Yeah, and it is going to be chilly, so soup is good.
Because it's January.
It's January, it's cold outside, and soup is nice and cozy.
Hey,
even though
baby, it's cold outside.
Candace does not love soup.
I do not love soup. I was just talking to Maren about this because she had soup last night for dinner, just as a starter. And I don't mind a cup of soup. I like a cup of soup
To start
a dinner, but don't give me soup for dinner.
I had sausage and kale soup for dinner last night.
And was it delicious?
Yes.
Well, you like soup.
I do.
Yeah. But we made some good soups. I mean,
We
I
did.
will admit they were tasty.
We did. What did we make?
Well, we made the one that took the longest and is the most involved, but really is super delicious. And it puts most white chicken chili to shame.
It was really good.
Is a white bean chicken chile verde.
Yes. It's a mouthful.
Yeah. But you basically make a chile verde and you sear the chicken and you have to go through a number of steps. Yes. But it's worth it.
It's really good. You do like that one.
I do like that one a lot.
And that's a chili. That's more of a...
It has a lot of white beans in it.
It's hearty.
A lot of meat. A lot of you use chicken breast, and it just has lovely flavor.
It has a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
a lot of fresh. It's very fresh.
Yeah, and when you finish it with lime juice and cilantro. And you could eat it with tortillas, with chips. Yeah. It's really good.
It is good.
But I only want it once. Don't serve me, even no matter how much I like it. Don't serve it to me all week.
No.
Just
one time.
Just one time. I feel the same way about meatloaf.
I don't want that one time. Even though soup gets better.
I know.
Soup gets better.
I know, but I just can't.
I know.
I just can't.
But we did these were all very interesting because that one did take some time, but there was a lot of different flavors and it was really yummy. And then one that was like super fast was the Southwestern pumpkin.
Yeah.
And that had a lot of flavor too. Like Andy really liked that one. He was like, I don't like pumpkin.
Yeah.
And that one took like 10 minutes.
20 minutes because, and it's almost like that thing where you go, is that really soup?
Yeah.
Because it comes together so fast.
So fast.
I can't explain. It has lots of really earthy spices in it, like chili powder and cumin.
But it's a creamy soup. It's a creamy pumpkin soup.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. It was really good flavor.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's I
couldn't eat that for dinner and be satisfied.
No.
Unless I ate like a sandwich with it.
Oh,
I could eat soup and a sandwich.
Yeah, that would be a soup and sandwich one.
That's like a grilled cheese. That's like a tomato soup one.
Kind of. Yeah, but it's one of those where if you were in a hurry, you could throw that together and, does it have all the food groups? No. But put a sandwich with it, put a green salad with it. That will take care of it, but it's a really good, and it will, if you, again, because I agree with you, it needs to be a side. I wouldn't want a whole bowl full of that. And I don't think it would fill you up. And I think maybe partially because, it does come together so fast and there isn't that, cooking of the vegetables and blending together and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, it's literally just liquid. Yeah. It's not chunky.
No, not chunky at all.
No.
But it's a very pretty soup and it's a really good flavor. Good flavor.
For sure. So it'd be a good starter if you need something.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good starter soup. Yeah, like a tomato bisque or something like that.
A little cup of that.
Yeah. Okay, so then we went to Italy. Ribollita.
This one had really good flavor too.
Yeah. Now, Italians and Italy is known for not wasting anything. So this soup, ribollita, really means reboiled. So you take all of your leftovers and you throw them in a pot.
Soup is. Like, soup is supposed to be like a bunch of shit from your fridge in a pot.
Right.
With some liquid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah, so that's what ribollita is. It's a twist on pasta fagioli. But no pasta in this one.
No.
Just beans. Lots of veggies.
Kale. Lots of kale.
Lots of kale in it. Yeah. But if you don't like kale, you could put spinach, although spinach breaks down.
But kale's nice because it stays together.
Exactly.
You know it's there still.
And the first time I had it, it was with escarole, and that's a chicory. That's like endive or something like that, but kind of hard to find. Mm-hmm. So I think kale is a good substitute for the escarole. And then the other one you could try is chard.
Yeah.
That would be good too.
That'd be good.
But you need a sturdy green.
What about poke?
Poke?
What about poisonous poke?
Well, it would be cooked in there, so it would be all right. Yeah. So you could have poke. You could have mustard greens. You could have collards. Okay. Collards would be really good. Yeah. So again, it's a leftover soup. It's just a boom. Everything goes in the pot. Yeah.
And then this last one that we did was very interesting. It was a throwback. You said you remember your mom making this soup.
Yes.
It's a potato and onion soup.
I would say part of the reason why I don't like soup.
And I can see why after tasting that potato and onion soup. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just after having all those other ones that have so much flavor, all of them, the pumpkin, the everything, there's so much flavor. The potato and onion was kind of bland.
Well, and not to diss potato and onion soup, because it was one of those soups I think that my mom grew up with, and if you didn't have anything to eat.
No, and their potato and onions are cheap.
Potatoes and onions were always in the house, and milk.
Yeah.
Because, well, she grew up on a dairy farm, mm-hmm. so there was always milk, there was always potatoes, always onions, and she loved that fucking soup.
Yeah.
I mean, when in doubt, potato and onion soup. My sister loved it too.
I like potato and leek soup. I like potato soup. But this one, there was something very weird about it for me. Like, it was very like, I'm drinking hot milk with some potatoes in it.
It's kind of that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It never really...
It doesn't
become.
Altogether.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't
become.
Yeah. It's very strange.
It is odd.
Yeah.
But you might like it. we're
gonna throw shade on but yeah, because I in vegetable soup, she did the same thing with vegetable soup, and we'd have it for a week, but
it's just not a lot of flavor.
Yeah, it just was
the vegetable soup, probably not a lot of flavor either.
Well, it was, I think, probably
just petrified vegetables.
No, well, she would put frozen vegetables in it.
Oh,
yeah,
it wasn't flavor.
Yeah, not my fave. But and I always say my mom was a great cook, but there were just these,
there's always those pockets of things, right? But like you said, I think it also goes back to cheap and available.
Yeah,
and I mean, those things are cheap and available.
Yes.
And if you've got to feed a lot of people, that's the way to do it.
Exactly.
I mean, exactly. You can't throw shade at
that. Piece of white bread.
Yeah. And a white soup.
And a white soup. Now, these recipes are all going to drop on January 15th to our members in our subscription. And just so you know, we're adding a really cool feature to starting in January. This month, starting fresh for the new year. We're adding shopping lists and meal planners.
Yeah.
Meal planner templates that you can use. And if you need suggestions, we'll have one that has a little suggestion for how you could use it. But it's all very straightforward. But the shopping lists, I broke them down by particular soup, mm-hmm. but then there's also a master shopping list. So if you look at it and you go, oh, I want to make all of these, then you can
4 soups in one day.
Well, you over the week. How about a week of soup?
Okay, so if they're not members, where do they need to go?
They need to go to thegirlcancook.com, and there is actually on the front page, if you just scroll down a little bit, there's a join us.
Join us.
And with a video that we think we're very funny.
So cute.
We're so cute. But we tell you about the soups again, mm-hmm. and why you might want to join us in the subscription. And it's $15 a month. You get a 3-day free trial.
Yeah, so just try it out.
Try it out. And if you don't like us, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you wouldn't.
Well, we're not for everybody.
What?
Let's be honest.
No?
Nah. And if you don't like us, we don't care. Move on. Find someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll find someone out there you like.
But not nearly as entertaining and with as much information as we give you. And here's the other part, is that we're not doing our kitchen studio anymore.
Right.
So our kitchen is closed down.
Our in-person classes.
Our big constant in-person classes. Not because they weren't doing well.
They were doing better than ever.
Better than ever, but you always want to, or I do, I want to quit when I'm up. I don't want to be like whimpering and saying, please come to a class.
Yeah.
there was never that problem.
No.
But we've moved all of our attention to the online.
Mm-hmm.
All the online stuff.
So you can see us and join us there and cook along with us. Then you can pause us and rewind us. So if Candace is going too fast, which she does sometimes.
I do. I admit.
You can pause it or you can watch it one day and cook the next day. Like it's there for you and it doesn't go away. So you have it.
And there's a library of over 100 videos right now. You get the library and you get current videos monthly.
Yeah.
At least 4, and sometimes with skill drills thrown in. So
tell them again where to go.
Go to thegirlcancook.com and scroll down to join us and click on that, and you're there. And and when you click on join us, it doesn't just sign you up. You go to another page.
You have to fill out
You have to fill it all out. Okay. Yeah. So don't
panic.
Yeah. Please don't panic.
Don't panic.
No panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to do the podcast. Mm-hmm. We've got wine tasting. We've got pasta in my kitchen, which actually is a small in-person class. So if you're really into pasta, you want to try it out.
And where can they sign up for that?
They can in this very same place.
Very same place.
Thegirlcancook.com. And there is a menu across the top, and you can click on it and there you go.
And Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle. Exactly. What else we got?
I don't know. That's it. Lots of soup, lots of liquid diet this month. And
cold months.
Stay warm.
Stay warm. And we'll say stay fresh.
Soup bags.